Hey guys, and today we're going to be going over the interior and exterior lighting features of the all-new 2017 Kia Niro. Now the Kia Niro that I do have here for you guys is the top of the line Touring trim, so we are going to pretty much be going over the exterior lighting features as well as what's found on the inside. This is going to be pretty much just a brief video just to see what lighting features this vehicle actually does have. So looking at your headlights right here, you are going to see that you do have your HID or your high intensity discharge high beams and low beams located right here. Now if you do come over here to the center portion right here, you are going to see that you do have an incandescent turn signal indicator bulb right there. And then right below there you do have this LED switch that does run all the way below and swoops right on up. Now if you do come below there, you are going to see that you do have your fog lights down here, and then right above that this is going to be a daytime running light LED strip right here, but since we do have the headlights on, it does turn off that daytime running light strip and instead turns on this LED strip running right there, which I feel like looks fairly attractive. I really like the strip here. This strip also looks really good as well, but that is going to be on during the daytime like I said. Now looking at the grille design here, you are going to see that you don't really have any lights going around the grille, which is pretty traditional for this class of vehicle. So let's move on down the side of the vehicle. And moving on down the side of the vehicle, are going to see that you do have this little LED, 3 LED bulbs right here for your side orange lighting right there. Now coming to your mirror design, you are going to see that you do have an LED turn signal indicator strip that does run all the way down the side, and I actually really like the look of this turn signal indicator. Also, if you do look at it from the back, you will see that you do have your turn signal indicator if a vehicle is behind you as well, which is a pretty neat feature. Now coming down the side of the vehicle, are going to see that you do have your taillights right here, and your taillights are going to be a full LED module with your incandescent turn signal indicator right here. So you do have a sort of like a C shape going on here, here, and here, and then all the way around it you do have a very angular portion right there, and then this portion does come in and then swoops in, making it have a little bit more of an aggressive angle right there. Now right down here you are going to see that this is going to be your reverse lights, but we do not have the vehicle in reverse, so it is not going to be on, but this is going to be, I believe, an incandescent reverse light right there. And then right here you do have your reflector strip right there. Now if you do come over here to the right, this is where your license plate will be located, and you do have some bulbs right here. These are going to be incandescent bulbs. You do not get LED bulbs back here, and this is the top of the line Touring trim. So the price of the vehicle that I have here, I believe, is just about $35,000. So this vehicle is a pretty hefty price. So the exterior lighting features are pretty decent on this vehicle. You're going to see that you do have these fairly attractive headlight module here that does have a very aggressive but also a subtle design right there, and your bottom fog lights also mimic the overall design that the Kia Niro is trying to go for. Alright, so now let's look at the interior lighting features. So in the front driver's side, you are going to see that you do have lighting features on here. You do have these light up portions on your lock and your unlock, as well as your window controls right there. Also right here you do have your memory seat controls that also have a light up to them as well. Now if you do step on inside of the Kia Niro and close up the door, you are going to see that your gauge design here is pretty much very bright here. I really love how bright this gauge display is, and when you do glance down at it, it is going to be very easy to see and very bright. You can also change the brightness, so if you do want it brighter, it's at its max brightness. So if you do want it dimmer, you can make it much more dimmer, but I do prefer this screen being very bright. I really love how bright Kia can actually make this screen. So right here you do have your tachometer, and this is going to be in place of your tachometer. This is pretty much going to be like your charge, power, and eco meter. And then right in there you do have some more digital readouts that are all going to be lit up in all different colors. So I do like how they do keep it the white scheme, but you also have some green thrown in there and a little bit of blue. So overall, the gauge cluster design here on the Kia Niro is fairly attractive looking, especially when it does come to those lighting features. Now coming down here, you do have lights for your dimming right here, as well as your blind spot monitoring, your lane keep assist, and your traction control on and off button. And then down here you do have a light for your fuel tank opening, and as well for your battery replacement button right there. That's pretty much to reset your battery. Now coming down here, you do not have any lights for your parking brake, nor do you have any lights for your trunk release, so that is something to definitely keep in mind. You also aren't going to have any lights for your hood release either, so you are pretty much going to have to know where those are located. Now coming to your LCD screen right here, you are going to see that you do have a fairly attractive looking screen right here, and it is fairly bright, especially at nighttime. You do get quite a bit of light right here, so you are going to see that you do have this very bright screen, and it's very easy to use at nighttime. Now if you do come down here, you are going to see that you do have some more buttons right here, all going with that red scheme. I'm not quite sure how I really feel about the red scheme. I would have definitely liked for Kia to go for a white button layout here. I would have definitely loved to see white buttons. I feel like it would have made the vehicle look a lot more crisp on the inside, but overall you do get this sort of like an amber reddish interior lighting feature design going on all inside of here. So down here you do also have your gear selector, all in that red design, and you do have your parking sensors button, so if you would want to turn on your parking sensors or turn off your parking sensors. And then down here you also have all of your comfort features. You do have your steering wheel heating on. You also have different features here. For example, you can turn on your cold seats or your heated seats, and I do like how they do make these lights orange and these lights blue. That's a pretty neat feature, and these are going to be 3-stage, but I talk about that more in depth in my full review. Now up here you do have your incandescent lights, so you can turn on your incandescent lights. You have it for both sides, so that's also a pretty neat feature. Alright, so let's check out the back seats. Alright, so opening up the door to the back seats. In the back seats, you are going to see that you do have that illumination for your window switch there as well. Now, if you do step on inside of the back seats, lighting is actually pretty minimal in the back seats. You are not going to get any lighting down here for anything. So if you do turn on this incandescent light that they do give to the rear passengers, you will see that you do have a 12-volt power outlet down here, which I would have definitely liked to have seen a light on, but they do give you a light if you do open it up, but it is going to be a little bit difficult to find that. Also, this portion right here, I would have also liked to have seen a light, so it'd be easier to use this at nighttime. But overall, the lighting in the back seat is sort of lacking. Really, if you want all of those awesome lighting features, you will have to be up front. Alright, so now let's look at the lighting features inside of the trunk of the Kia Niro. Now, to find where to open up the trunk is a little bit difficult because they don't give you any light to pretty much indicate where that is located, but especially if you do have this black color, it is a little bit difficult, especially at nighttime. But you just click this button right here and swing it right on open. Now, inside of the trunk, you are going to see that there are not many lights in here at all. You actually only have one single light, and that is going to be located right here, and it is only going to pretty much light up the right side of your trunk. All in all, the 2017 Kia Niro has decent exterior and interior lighting features. When it does come to the exterior lighting features, I actually really like the way it looks. And when it does come into the interior lighting features, it's also fairly attractive, especially in the front seats, even though I would have liked to have seen white illumination for most of the buttons. Now, if you do come into the back seats of the car, I would have definitely also liked to have seen more lighting features. It is sort of lacking in that respect. And in the trunk, it does only have one incandescent bulb, while most vehicles do come with two. But you do get pretty attractive looking taillights, as well as very attractive looking headlights inside of the Kia Niro. So from the exterior, you are definitely going to be pleasing lots of people. Well, that's it for this quick exterior and interior lighting walk around. Comment and tell me what you would like to see in future videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. This is Marcus, and thanks for watching Drive and Be Driven. Keep it positive, and I'll see you next time. You can become a Drive and Be Driven driver today. Just simply click the subscribe button, and you will become a part of the Drive and Be Driven circle. Subscribing will allow you to stay up to date with the Drive and Be Driven YouTube channel. Thank you to all of my current Drive and Be Driven drivers for driving me towards my goals and dreams. Stay subscribed for more awesome videos like this one.